Well, hello everybody. I'm going to make this video. I've taken on quite a few new friends and followers. I have lots in reserve too. Last few videos have gotten a lot of attention around Canada. Some of the things I've done on Twitter and I haven't talked about, especially with the Alberta Constitution, what I pushed forward with Quebec, and I'm getting a lot of people who don't know anything about me, and it clearly shows. And I want to address people who are new because I'm at heart a libertarian. I'm a physical conservative, but I believe in really individual rights and freedoms. It's all I work on. I'm against the Crown in Canada in all its narratives, and I bring a legal path to fixing Canada. I show how to undo the Crown provincially, giving a lot of powers, especially in property rights, a great start, civil rights, real human rights, what they call in a lot of free countries enshrined rights you're born with. That's what I work on. Now, a little bit about me. I work in the primary industries. Energy is one of my key staples. I'm a welder, a specialty welder. I've never worked for government. I like rock music. Right here, you'll find a whole mass amount of videos where I just run rock shirts because I love rock music. That's me. That's what I like. If I can catch a live show, a venue, a concert, I'm all game. It's something I love. That's what I do. Everybody's got their own needs and wants. That's what I like. It's just me, an individual. I don't care what music people listen to each their own. Not my business, not your business. Don't have to love what I do, but it's what I do. I'm a healthy guy. I treat myself to the things I enjoy, and that's what I do. That's it. I, out of my own time and pocket, do much cross politics. I ran for Premier of Alberta 2019 on the legal path to independence. I know I've taken Quebecois lots. I've taken a lot of Ontario just in the last few weeks. If you don't know, folks, this is who I am. I'm not a crown swore nothing. I don't work for government. I work to fix it. I'm a graduated economist. That's what I went to school for. I'm also a welder. I work in the trades. I make a very decent living remaining specialized. It takes a lot of travel. It takes most of my days, most of my hours. The job I'm on right now, massive travel, massive hours, long way from home. That's the business I'm in. That's what I do. Primary sector industry. Always in the industry of energy, nearly all the time. That's what I do. I have no apologies about it. I earn honest money. I create GDP. I'm a benefit to the country. I don't ask for handouts. I do my own thing and I pay my own way. When I run in politics, there will be a time where candidates, when they run, they will ask for donations. That time is a long ways away. What I do now, what I share, what I educate with is free. It's voluntary. I do lots of work across many aisles. I do. And people, you'll either get to know me as I go or not, but I don't like people who are anti-individuality, anti-individualism, where people want to explore their own rights and freedoms. I have no problem with what people do with their lives. Just don't force it on me, or don't usurp my rights or expense them for yours. That's how this country should run. It doesn't run that way. There's reasons for that. Provincial constitutionalism, huge reason why that doesn't happen for Canadians. I call it institutionalization. I'm going to try to be as nice as I can to individuals joining me. There's lots of new people, I see that. But I won't tolerate the autocracy that I fight in the system, with people posting, criticizing my wants, my needs, my desires, the things I enjoy. It's none of your business. Just like the way you live your life is none of my business. You should be able to live your life the way you want to and not be infringed on. There's nothing I can't stand more than people who infringe on the things I enjoy, or how I live my life, or especially how I raise my family. Not your business. They're not your children. It's not your family. It's mine. I decide. That's a fundamental enshrined right. And the more Canadians who fight back, bite back on that, you're only destroying yourself. You're only giving the government monumental power over you. That's a fact. Tonight, later, when I get home, I'm going to go in to Chrystia Freeland, her latest video release, myth busting her. I will do that in real economics, but I always cross my T's, dot my I's, so that the information I give you doesn't get myth busted and put down on Facebook. You'll find I have a high percentile of always giving valid truth, credible information. Whether people like that or not is not the issue. It's about, is it truthful or not? And I always go with the truth. I always want to be in the non-fiction section. I do this work for Canadians. If you want to join in, you want to follow along, great. But you'll find out quick, I'm no ass kisser. I'm sorry if that offends people. I don't play roles. I don't play dress up. I don't play games for anybody. When we run in 2025, it's going to be the first platform where you're actually being able to vote for yourself. We're going to have a slew of candidates. Yes, I want the 338. To get there, it costs a lot of money. I'm not registering early because I know how politics works. I know that it's the 1 year before the election period is when you run. I know what I'm doing. It's too early. I'm not going ahead with anything. And before people say, oh, you've got to do this, you got to do that, you don't know how much time, energy, and monies it takes. And I'm willing to do that in the appropriate time and expense that money. I have no problem. But this isn't the time. That's just a reality. Anyone who wants to look, go research me. You'll find I ran a majority cast in the province of Alberta. We broke records, whether the government likes to admit that or not. There's lots of reality there for you. You can look at Elections Alberta. You'll find out all about me. I'm an average Joe, worked hard my whole life, probably the poorest politician, as were many of my average everyday Joe Janes who ran for me in 2019. We're going to do that in Canada. That's the goal. But we're not there yet. Way too early. We have lots to do in the meantime and between time. Lots of education, and we're going to get there. But this is me. It's who I am. I'm no special guy. I'm no nothing. I'm an average Joe. The real deal. I work in the primary sector. I don't sponge off the tit of the taxpayer. Everything I do is out of my pocket and my personal time. You won't find any others like that. Stay tuned tonight. I will go through the economics that's going to myth bust Chrystia Freeland and absolutely Pierre Poilievre. Things that every Canadian, the subjects as you're defined, and all the First Peoples, the savages, as yes, they're defined. By who? Not me. By the highest laws of our land. The 1867 Constitutional Acts of Canada. All the way through, many times, all the way up to 1982. Plus 13 amendments. As well as the Indian Act, 1876. None of this I legislated or wrote. It is forever and a day what defines the subjects and the First Peoples who are savages. I didn't write it. I didn't create this country. I work to change in it the legal path forward. That's all there is. Thanks, guys. Get it out there. Share, share, share. If you see people posting ignorantly, maybe tag this video in. I'd appreciate that. Could use help. I don't have a lot of time, especially during the day, limited breaks, but that's reality, and it would really help out, because I don't want to keep punting people off Facebook who are just ignorant. They're new, they don't understand. But personal stuff, there's a lot of personal things I just won't tolerate. Freedom of expression, freedom of speech, I live it. I don't bullshit about it. There's much, much more you don't have. Hang on to your seats if you're new. You will learn. I will teach you. I have no problem doing that. But don't treat on me, and definitely don't treat on my family. It's the epitome of what's wrong with Canada. Thanks, everybody. Remember, the family unit is the first unit of a strong society. You weaken that, you give that up to the government, it's game over. Especially out east, I hate to say it, it's a real big narrative out east. BC too. I know it's problematic. It's an education we have to get across. Thank you. Little bit about me. There's lots more than that. Bye now.